love my girl. She looking good. Come on. One more. 5 to 1, baby. 1 in 5. No one here gets out alive now. You get yours, baby. I'll get mine. Gonna make it, baby, if we try. The old get old and the young get stronger. May take a week and it may take longer. They got the guns, but we got the numbers. Gonna win, yeah, we're taking over. Come on! Your ballroom days are over, baby. Night is drawing near. Shadows of the evening crawl across the hills. Yeah, walk across the floor with a flower in your hand. Trying to tell me no one understands. Trading your hours for a handful of dimes. Gonna make it, baby, in our prime. Come together one more time. Get together one more time. Together one more time. Get together. Get together one more time. 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 Hey, come on, honey. Go along home and wait for me, baby. I'll be there in just a little while. You see, I gotta go out and scar these people. Get together one more time. Get together one more time. Get together, got to get together, got to get together, got to take up in the mountains and love my girl. She looking good. Look at her, feel good. Love you. Come on. Be.
Once upon a time, there was a guy named Psychesoap. Get up there. Do, dee, doop. See, there's words on the screen now. Do. Look at the colors. Look at the lights. Look at the graphics. Look at the flash. And pizzazz. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I didn't make it. He didn't made it. Do. Psychesoap, you will agree. He's craziest soap you'll ever see. Do. Doop, 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 dee doop, doop. That's cool. Look at that shit. Doo doop doo. Kick him in the nuts. Doo doop doo. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the spiders. Look at the bats. Look at that. Look at this. Everybody share, like, comment, subscribe. Doo doop doo. Doo doop doo. Look at the graveyard in the cemetery. Hands from the grave and skulls and stuff. Doo doop doo. Who are these scary eyes in here with me, man?
Hey! It is I, the mighty, mighty Soap. You've not seen nothing like the mighty Soap. Doop. Damn! That comes on after the show. All right, that comes on after the show. So the backup channels are in the description. You know how this works. Here we in the bucket. I know. Damn near fucking what, a year since the whole show happened, right? Yeah. I've been going through some shit. All right, I'm back. Contained within this show is we gonna be telling the red pill and even the black pill truth. And some of the material may offend some supporters and friends, but as usual, I don't give a fuck. I got some rants, articles, maybe some videos. Perhaps I'll drop a link for the panel after the show. But after this show, no one will be left alive.
Now steady, big fellow.
My fucking podcast sites are taken down because Anchor got taken over by fucking Spotify. And Spotify has gotten all fake and gay. Like, yeah, I know. So, fellas, if you guys got any ideas for, to, put this shit in podcast form, sites to do that shit, then I'll consider that and get that put together too. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's extra work for me. Don't care, but I'll do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But all you'll have are the replays like here on YouTube, and after this the show will be we're streaming live on Odyssey right now also. All right, so the playback will be here at YouTube, and if not, it will be at Odyssey. It will be on the other ones, Mito.tv, bitch, you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. All right. God damn it, you miss me? Because I miss you guys. I miss you guys. Anyway, now, if you got any ideas for me to put this in podcast form, of course, I'm all ears. Now, things that make you go, damn, that's going to be after this. It was a brand new one. This one's a brand new one. All right. Now, the summer, it's been eventful. I mean, shit, that I needed to come back. I had to come back to my tap. Here. You don't want that. But I miss you guys. I'm the biggest miss you guys in the history of miss you guys. I miss you guys.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
No, it's not. I miss you guys. But, I had to bury my grandpa. He served our country as a United States Army veteran. He also gotten into civil service as a postman. He left the planet at age 86 earlier last month, and I had to go to where I'm from to bury him at the cemetery next to the base, to the military base that's there. And another thing too, it was a hell of a trip. I mean, shit, I had to drive from up north. You know where I'm at. I'm in the Dakotas, and I had to drive to the south over to Texas. And big shout to Hammer, man. Big fucking shout for that. Thank you, man. I can't even thank you enough. And I'll be back over there, and I'll be kicking it with y'all one more time. Just like the intro say. You know what I'm saying? But soap is fucking broke. Before I start with the rest of this fucking show, I'm having a bad fucking worst payday ever. Man, bad, right? Check it. So last week I get an unauthorized charge. Okay, so I call my cards, my bank's fraud protection. All right, they take it off, but they shut down my fucking card just to send another one. So as they're sending it, there's this shit called 3 to 5 business days, and what sits before that? Fucking Labor Day. So we're gonna have to wait another fucking week for that to happen. And I just got paid today and can't even touch that shit. Can't even get emergency checks because my bank's way off in Colorado. Number two, I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even transfer to anything else? Yeah, I can, but it'll be some odd business days before that does happen because and if I wanted any quicker than that, you know what I'm saying, then I'm gonna have to do that shit by debit card. But anyway, money worries, money troubles. You don't have to, trip on that. I did put my Cash App up there, you know what I'm saying, to get soap something for the motherfucking day or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's optional. That's optional. Enough with the grifting. Enough with the grifting. I have a story to tell though. And it happened at work. So check it. I'm doing my grind. Usual grind, and this customer, and I can tell she was a single mom, had her 4 kids in tow, one in the stroller, doing the food shopping, whatever, doing the shopping and everything. And she, as I'm checking her items and shit, she asked me, "You mind if, I ask you a personal question?" And my eyebrows raised in wonder, thinking, what is this bitch about to ask me today? But nothing, and I mean nothing, prepared me for what the fuck happened next. So she asked me, she goes on into a little spiel, right? My husband left me. What can I do to get him back? Bruh, yo, like, what the fuck? She also mentioned that she was a born again Christian and that she prayed about it, you know, things, but she prayed about it and everything like that. And what else? Shit. Oh yeah, that's right. So I go and ask her, right? I mean, did you ask your pastor about it? I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck about me says marriage counselor, man? Like, that one came out of nowhere. Is this? What's the deal? You know what I'm saying? Are they doing this shit now? Like, what's happening here, bro? Like, what the flying fuck, bro? Hold on, man. Oh gosh. Um, shit. E- There's this shit that's going on my phone, and I gotta move that out the way. Yeah, okay. I'll come back to that. But what the fuck about me says that I'm some type of a marriage counselor or something, man? I mean, hey fellas, are you starting to see some weird shit like that? Are y'all starting to see some weird shit out there like that? Cause man, I ain't never seen that shit ever in life. Man, I am store clerk. Nothing in my fucking job description says counsel married couples. Nothing. Nothing in the fucking card said that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, man. Hey yo, I'm gonna throw this up here for you there, D man. Here it go. Mm, yeah, I'll get this up here for you, man. There you go. Yeah, there go my PayPal too, right there, yo. So there's that. Make of that what you will. Now, yeah, man. So I miss the loony bin. I mean, as you've noticed, we've been coddling mental illness after mental illness after mental illness, treating them as equals, and to an extent, yeah. But you know, they're actually different. Yeah. Uh-oh. Get my speaker right. God dang, bruh. Like, what the fuck? I'm only live, so what are you doing, Negro? Like, what the fuck? Where's my shit at? Like, get this shit back on. Yeah, Riggs. You got you got the right idea. Let me go ahead and do this.
I'm an Alabama nigger and I want to be free. Hell with the NAACP. I don't drink, I don't cuss. I want to ride on the front of the bus.
Okay, I'm back. I thought I'd do that for you. All right. So yeah, man. What's sad is that these mental health professionals, they're just as gacked out of their damn minds as their patients are. And, I'm sick and tired of the middle-aged who whack, you know what I'm saying here. You know what it is. I won't mince words. This is a Karen supremacy. You know what I'm saying? And even though I'm not a fan of this guy, he's right about this, Check this out.
Let's talk white women here, shall we? Let's talk white women. White women, amazing your accomplishments over the last few years. I got to tell you, the way white women somehow hijacked the woke movement, generals around the world should be analyzing this. Just to refresh your memory, the woke movement was supposed to be about people of color not getting opportunities, the at-bats that they deserved, finally making that happen. And it was about that for about 8 seconds. And then somehow, white women swung their Gucci-booted feet over the fence of oppression and stuck themselves at the front of the line. I don't know how they did it. I've never heard so much complaining in my life from white women. My life is so hard with my SUV and my heated seats. You have no idea what it's like to be me. Trash and white guys. The nerve. Where's the camera? The nerve of you white women. Listen, I don't want to speak ill of my bitches here, okay? I don't. But let's go back in history here, okay? You guys stood by us toxic white males through centuries of our crimes against humanity. You rolled around in the blood money. And occasionally, when you wanted to sneak off and hook up with the black dude, if you got caught, you said it wasn't consensual. Yeah, that's what you did.
Sure did.
That's what you did. So why don't you shut up, sit down next to me, and take your talking to?
For real. Like, y'all might want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was right about all of that shit. I'm sick and tired of letting these middle-aged who whack women off the hook, because I don't give a fuck if that was a bigoted statement. Because that particular demographic brought all of this shit to the front lines. See, I was ready to accept a post-bigoted society until 2016. Until 2016, believe it the fuck or not. Yo, and don't think I forgot about you welfare cheats and shit, whining about the immigrants coming over and doing their thing and not paying taxes. Bitch, you don't pay taxes. You don't pay taxes. We could barely get your dumb ass to pay sales tax. You profit from the child tax credit. So fuck you. Heartfelt. You voting for the bitch that's gonna snuff you out anyway. And speaking of which, man, look at this crazy shit that I caught up on the other that not that long ago, really. Let me check this shit out. I'm like, man, this fucked me up, dude. Like, why in the fuck is this going on, bro? Check this shit out. Now, mind you, hold on. Now, mind you, yeah, there are some subtitles on here. So if I'm not having this shit on podcast form, Putin's basically gonna endorse a candidate here in this, and we're gonna talk about that here in a minute. Play it now for those that are that are watching on your phones and shit like that. You better plug in a damn headphone, damn it. I ain't got no volume controls for this shit. Okay, here we go.
Если можно сказать, был действующий президент, господин Байден. Ну, вот он, его сняли с гонки, но он рекомендовал всем своим сторонникам поддержать госпожу Харрис. Ну, вот и мы тоже так сделаем, будем ее поддерживать. Это, во-первых. А во-вторых...
Разовещали, значит, надо, да?
Вот. А во-вторых, она так выразительно и заразительно смеется, что это говорит о том, что у нее все хорошо.
He is about to... You have got to be kidding me. Putin is about to fucking endorse Kamala motherfucking Harris. What the... Oh man, this is stupid
This
shit.
is Power Hour.
Let me get this shit off of here. Let me get that shit off of there. Yeah, I just couldn't. I just couldn't understand that shit. I couldn't understand that shit. But if you really look at it, yeah, Kamala really is the American amalgamation of everything that you do see here in this visual that I'm showing you. Except she's somewhere between Karen and Susan. She's just a Karen or a Susan of a different color. And that's why so many can relate to her. You all know this shit, right? I mean, come on. I mean, you ever notice that, that Democrats are going hard at Russia? Republicans are going hard at China. Yet both of them are quick to scratch Israel's nuts. Well, that's as far as I'm going with that, because if I do that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, my channel's strike free at the moment. For the time being, especially from that fucking intro. Yeah, I know a lot of my audience are of the manospheric space. Y'all from the manosphere. I like y'all. Y'all my people. I know that a lot of my audience is considered men going their own way, but check this out. I also know that some of y'all are into conspiracies and other things like the spiritual war and the fact that you consider yourselves middle of the road 15 years ago, but now you're to the right of fucking Hitler for some strange reason. Yo, my man was right. Check this out. My man was right when he said that. And I think you probably had heard this before already. White America would rather go to war for Israel, in Israel, for Trump, than to go to war in Israel for Kamala. How much does that make any fucking sense? So, is that what you'd rather do? Was that an accurate statement? Like, do you and come November, do you think you'll be able to vote your way out of this shit? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Oh, here comes soap scapegoating again. It's because of this. That's who really runs this. You know? White guys, come on. When you had wives and you had girlfriends and they would nag and nag and nag and nag, complain and whine and shit. Shit got changed, didn't it? Shit got changed, didn't it? Okay. Now this shit is being put on a geopolitical scale. Thanks, guys. Hey, yo, I'm going to keep sticking this on your head till you get it right. This is what's running Biden and any other fool that holds that office. Explain why the only amendment that banned things was repealed. But you know how it got banned? Them. Yeah, I'm scapegoating. You goddamn right. I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do, nigga? And it ain't done. This hasn't changed. Ain't shit changed. 100 years later, they got voting rights. They banned alcohol. You should have took the voting rights with them too. Wait a minute. You should have repealed the 19th and the fucking Prohibition Amendment then. Yeah. I hope y'all don't think you're going to vote your way out of this. Trump's going to cuck you out. You could only hope he shuts down welfare by accident. And to a certain extent, the tiny club, the tiny hat club runs this shit too. Don't forget that. To realize who holds all the power, look no further than the one you can't criticize. All right. So that was my little bit of a rant there. I'll put up me an article or something, and then I think I got the links up there for the panel. If y'all want to jump on, that's cool. The first thing I would like to show you is this shit. It says here, this is in some article by Variety. The Hollywood paper. Excuse me. Yeah, this says Ice-T got asked if Law and Order SVU will go back to normal after it started going woke. He responded, "What the fuck is woke? Like I give a fuck." Ice-T shut down a recent accusation that Law and Order SVU is strayed too far from its origins and started to go woke. The rapper and actor who played whatever that name is, unpronounceable, on the NBC procedural series since 2000, making him the show's longest-serving male cast member. He's currently in production on the show's 26th season. Damn. A fan responded to an SVU set photo of Ice-T posted on X asking him, "Did they write SVU back to normal yet? It started to go woke." And then he goes, "What the fuck is woke?" when he responds. And he goes, "Like I give a fuck." Now, Ice-T's coming back to Law and Order SVU. You already know, with Mariska Hargitay and all that bullshit. I haven't even watched that shit since since he started on there back in 2000. So I haven't seen that show in 20 years. I mean, I don't even know why the fuck it's still playing. But anyway, Variety spoke about his role last year. Ice-T reminded fans that "I'm not a cop, the furthest thing from a cop." Oh, keep in mind, too, he also played a cop in New Jack City. You remember that shit? People have said that our television shows are police propaganda, making the police look good. I understand that argument, Ice-T said. "The cop I am on our show is an SVU detective. When I got the job at SVU, Dick Wolf said to me, 'Ice, you don't like cops, right?' I told him that during my criminal past, I didn't hate cops. They were my opponents." He asked, "But you admit we need them, right?" I said, "Yeah." So this is what Ice-T said. Yeah, right. "So Wolf told me to play the cop that we need. And if I play the cop that we need, I won't have any problems with it." I don't much give a fuck about all that. Irrelevant as hell. We'll move on to this next one. Okay, now this one this one was kind of weird. I wanted to pluck this one out of the ether here too. It's about a fella named Wade Wilson. Does that sound familiar? Does that name Wade Wilson sound familiar? Think about it. All right, well, we'll play the thing here. But again, for the audio, some of my clips are going to be probably lower in volume than my voice is. So either cut that shit up, turn that motherfucker up, or throw on your headphones, man, because here you go.
Joining us here today, as moments ago, we saw justice served for victims Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz, as defendant Wade Wilson was sentenced to death for the horrendous, atrocious, and cruel crimes that he committed. He was sentenced by the Honorable Nick Thompson, and this was the appropriate sentence for this evil monster. Standing here with me today is the family of Christine Melton, The family of Diane Ruiz, we are all so sorry for your loss. Also standing with me here today are Assistant State Attorneys Andreas Gardner and Sarah Miller of our Homicide Unit and our Chief Assistant Rich Monicalvo. These amazing prosecutors who did this case have dedicated years of their lives to this legal work, making sure to seek justice for these victims and their families. I also have with me our Cape Coral Police Chief, Tony Sizemore. I want us all to remember first and foremost that today, as every day, is about the victims of this case, Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz. They were two beautiful and wonderful women with their whole lives ahead of them. And they were cherished and loved by family, friends, and their community. I would now like the family to speak about Christine and Diane. And first of all, Christine's family, her cousin Samantha, is here with us today. Come on up, Samantha.
As a family, we have all been really quiet because it was so important to the integrity of this case. We supporters have not been quiet, but we all know that the loudest ones are always the dumb ones anyways. But we're done being quiet. So I will say that this will not be the last that Wade Wilson sees of us in a courtroom. I think most importantly, I wanted to say thank you to Sarah and Andreas for hanging in there with us, because this has been 5 years of agony, and without them, I don't know that we would be here today. So I think that's most important to us, is to say thank you to them and to everyone that helped us on this path. And I think that's all I've got.
So that is the thing about Wade Wilson there. It says here the Fort Myers, Florida man. He's a Florida man. Check it. Convicted of killing 2 Cape Coral women in 2019, was sentenced to death Tuesday. Wilson, 30 years old, guilty on June 12th of the murders of Christine Melton, 35, and Diane Ruiz, 43, after weighing aggravating and mitigating circumstances, recommended the death penalty. Now, Judge Nicholas Thompson agreed with the jury's recommendation and imposed 2 death sentences on Wilson, 1 for each murder. Wilson's legal term had filed a motion on July 3rd asking for a new trial or acquittal on the murder and several other charges, and Thompson denied the motion on August 15th. Sentencing was scheduled for July 23rd, but a defense motion for a delay over scheduling conflicts for expert witnesses was granted and sentencing delayed. He was also called the Deadpool killer. He shares the same name, I believe, as Deadpool, right? Yeah, so I thought I'd show you that. Mental health, man. Mental health. That's an important thing. Yeah, if they can, 2 consecutive deaths. Yeah, right, Seraph. I'm like, how they gonna kill him twice? So what you gonna do? You gonna, go to the fucking lethal injection thing, right? You go to the lethal injection, right? And then you just, you edge him a little bit, make him die for a minute, right? And then bring him back to life and then kill him again. How do you double yeet a motherfucker? Skeleton say, funny how they always ask, what did the man do to cause her to unalive people? But never the other way around. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. You know, I mean, yeah, he's a floater man. He's a floater man. But, you know, what I don't know, what really does it to these floater men? You know what I'm saying? Where they just wig the fuck out. But then again, we got, California men too. We got fucking Oregon men. Either seaboard, Eastern or Western, we're fucked, dude. Seriously. All right. Let me, let me cleanse the palate with something else, man. Let me cleanse the palate with something else, because that shit was just, oh man, like what the fuck, man.
No, steady, big fellow.
Good evening and welcome to a program devoted entirely to lefties losing it. Now, before we get to the latest tomfoolery from Kamala Harris, let's start with a blast from the past. This clip of Trump derangement syndrome perfectly illustrates the concept of instant karma.
Look at this dumb motherfucker. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no, I gotta see that one more again, bro. I gotta see that one more again. Oh, man, go back. So check it out. Let me give you a little context, right? So there is an anti-Trumper driving by I think a Trump rally, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, or by the RNC or something like that. And the guy, the leftist is in the car. So check this out one more again. Check it out. Play it one more time.
This clip of Trump derangement syndrome perfectly illustrates the concept of instant karma.
You lost.
All that hate. Yep.
It's unfortunate that it happened, but
yeah.
Man, that is. Oh, and now you got the cops. Oh, man. Yeah, he spit on the guy. I know, he sat on it. I was the one paying attention. You know what I mean? You got all that. I did. You did? I did. Can you send it to him?
That was terrific fun from a few years ago. And of course, he was wearing a mask alone in the car. He probably still is. Now, right now, we've got white dudes for Kamala, white women for Kamala. The Democrats are just loving going back to their segregationist roots. And now we have Swifties for Kamala. And yes, get ready to cringe.
Players gonna play. Haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. I shake it off.
Oh, dear. And this young lady has an important message and she delivers it in a powerful fashion. Very droll work indeed.
But it's wrong!
To MSNBC, whose lefty losing it hosts find new and inventive ways to embarrass themselves. They really are a gift to this segment. Here is Ari Melba accusing Donald Trump's campaign advisor, Corey Lewandowski, of defamation, threatening legal action. Now, Ari claims he never said the bandage on Trump's ear was a spectacle, the bandage on the ear that was hit with a bullet in an assassination attempt. Ari claims he never said it was a spectacle, except he kind of did. He starts off here claiming Fox News ran a false piece, but they didn't.
Fox News, which has been caught in defamation, ran a false piece, falsely stating that I said something else that I didn't say. So I stand on that. I stand on the New York Times.
So you didn't say this bandage was a proper spectacle from a candidate who's obsessed with spectacles.
That's fair. A placard for delegates to fill in, an image for political mobilization, a spectacle for this candidate who we know is, by his own admission, obsessed with assorted spectacles. He's on Mr. Lewandowski. I did not say that. That is a false quote.
Right, it's clear.
What you have is a false quote.
What
you have is a false quote. And if you I'm putting you on notice. If you continue to repeat falsely that I said that, you will be potentially in a defamation situation because I didn't say that. But I understand that you're working off the internet, which is a lot of false information.
This is what it
I
says
wish you
right
luck
here.
with that. And Corey Lewandowski, we gave you time.
So you
I
would
appreciate you
apologize
coming
to the
on.
president for that.
Thank you for joining me.
Dude, it's all on tape. Fancy threatening defamation action as on live TV.
Like, yo, you got caught up for that shit already, man. Like, just put it to rest. Put it to fucking rest. I mean, dude, he had quoted you. The guy on the right quoted you the exact same shit that you said, and now you want to, threaten defamation on him. He ought to threaten defamation on your motherfucking ass. Anyway, back to some more of this shit. All right.
When you've said it. Oh, dear me. I know MSNBC viewers are low information nincompoops, but the rest of us have eyes and ears. Now, President Joe Biden managed to tear himself away from the beach for a few hours, and he was asked about the media.
Look at this motherfucker. Look at it. But I bet you that motherfucker is glad he ain't got. Or he could be mad. He could be mad. Because if you really look at it, what's her name? And I'll give you a little hint. Some of you guys on the podcast part of it won't get to see it. But yeah, she kicked him out. And now he's doing this. But he chilling, though. He might want to get used to it. Before he fades off into the I don't know where he's fading off to. Back to this shit. All right.
Created scandal about Donald Trump posing for photos and filming with Gold Star families at Arlington National Cemetery. This was his barely coherent response.
I think of President Trump's behavior at Arlington Cemetery with the visit to the fallen soldiers.
I don't want to answer things. I may tell you what I think.
Did you watch your vice president's interview on?
Talking about he don't want to answer because he might tell the interviewer what Biden thinks, what he thinks and shit. You know what? I'm pretty sure he'll probably, say all the weirdest shit in the history of weirdest shit once he gets out of office. Move on.
He said, I don't want to answer because I might tell you what I think. That's what he said. The nerve of this man. This is the puppet president who has abandoned these Gold Star families who lost their loved ones in his botched withdrawal of Afghanistan. Trump has been there for them since the start. He's the only.
Wait a minute. Skeleton, that is it. Skeleton, Brandon talking about you soldiers cocaine in the wind. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyone who showed up at Arlington National Cemetery to mark the 3-year anniversary of their deaths. And that saw a deranged orchestrated media attack suggesting he is breaking protocol and politicizing Arlington. A media attack involving all the usual suspects from New York Times to Washington Post and, of course, MSNBC. This is as dirty and rotten as lefties losing it gets, folks.
The death of some American service members in Afghanistan as part of the evacuation effort there 3 years ago. They're trying to make that a major problem for the Biden-Harris administration in the context of this campaign. But I know a lot of military veterans were very uncomfortable with the idea that Trump was there at all, and that he even at one point posed for a photograph with family members with a big smile and thumbs up on their face. Now, we should note some of the family members were doing the same, but that's their right. Donald Trump, it's seemingly very strange that he would do the same.
And I looked at the same pictures that you're alluding to now and describing at Arlington, taken with the former president. And the thought rolled immediately through my mind, is nothing sacred.
Now, it wasn't long before Kamala Harris joined these attacks. She
All right,
joined
hold on. Wait a minute. Before I do that, and before you go, D-Man, thank you. Going ahead. Do the thing that you normally do, man, because, what you have been doing is the best for all of us fellas in this space. And I do want to say that. And you've been rocking with me for what 2-3 years almost? Shit. So, hey, man, go on ahead, do that. You know what I'm saying, and send my best out to him. Thank you very much. And there go to PayPal right there. You mother, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
All right, and the cash out right here, right here. Let me quit fucking chilling. Go back.
Line that in effect was also attacking the Gold Star families. The media and the Democrats don't care who they hurt in their desperate attempts to smear Trump. And
Hell
that
no.
saw these Gold Star families, one after another, come out to defend President Trump, calling out the fake news, the deliberate disinformation that the media is engaging in, and calling out Kamala Harris too for her lies.
I got to stop what I'm doing, spending time with what's left of my family, to address a heinous, vile, and disgusting post put out by Kamala Harris. Why did we want Trump there? It wasn't to help his political campaign. We wanted a leader. That explains why you and Joe didn't get a call. Imagine for a second that your kid is killed, and there's a president of the United States willing to take you under his wing and listen to you.
But given what I said earlier here, yeah, I mean, Democrats go hard at Russia, Republicans go hard at China, but both of them scratch Israel's nuts. All right. That's as far as I'm going with that for the time being. Now, this fella here, fellas like him, his sons, they'll go out to this shit for Trump. They won't for Kamala. So do you think that you'll be able to vote your way out of it? Hello. Keep going.
That's what we found in President Trump. Certainly not you, and certainly not Joe Biden. You have 13 families.
I feel where he's
who've
coming
been waiting
from,
over 3 years to so much as get a phone call.
That was Mark Schmitz, Gold Star father of Lance Corporal Jared M. Schmitz. And as I said, he was one of many Gold Star families who took Kamala Harris and the media propagandists to task for the ugly narrative they are running.
Kamala, your statement is nothing more than a political spin to help you look better in your presidential campaign against Donald Trump. Kids were murdered because of your administration. And you are partly to blame for that as well. Because in over 3 years, we have gotten nothing but more and more lies.
Here's a little context with that. Their son, Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz, is among the people who passed away or who were unalived while they were out while Afghanistan was ending, while Afghanistan was ramping down. And we ended up surrendering like 80 billion or so in weapons to Afghanistan. This is just boggling. And then we spend another 80 billion over in this shit in Ukraine. How much you want to bet we got some spooks and some JSOC type fellas over there? Keep going.
Just like your statement, more and more spun lies and cover-ups to make you and your administration look good. But there is one thing that you said in your statement that was true. No one should be running for president if they cannot honor military members, their families, as well as veterans. So I guess that means that you should step down, Kamala.
That was Jocelyn Schmitz, Gold Star mother of Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz, who died in that botched withdrawal. These kids, their children, died because of the botched operation under the Biden-Harris administration. Then they were ignored, and now they're being attacked because Trump is by their side. I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. You don't hate the leftist media enough. Kamala's VP pick, Tim Stolen Valor Walls, was asked about the 6 hostages, including an American citizen who were murdered by Hamas in Rafah. This was his response. What's your reaction to this hostage has been found dead in Dublin?
All right. Thanks, everybody.
And that's him. Yep. That's old Timmy Balls and shit. You know? Harry Balls ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because you will get it when you bend over. Skeleton say, and Seraphim say. Well, Seraphim first, real quick. Isn't Camel told the borders are? You let her tell it, nah. That's Biden right there. Yeah, fucked you up, didn't it? Now, what Skeleton was saying, like, people call Orange Man president still because he actually displays patriotic actions and behaviors. And you're right. And you're right. I mean, you know, okay. White pride was usually associated and is usually associated to this day for Klan members. Let's just be serious. But by that same token, though, if a white guy shows any national pride, he's seen as that. He's seen as that Klan member. I'm like, what? Yeah, what the hell, man? So there you go. Back to it.
More interested in his milkshake. We can't have that melting, can we?
What?
Megyn Kelly is about to release a
So
bombshell interview.
wait. Before you even get to that Megyn Kelly stuff right there, wait a minute. Tim Wall's milkshake melting? You know what I'm saying? So what's with y'all Democrats and dairy products, right? I thought y'all were non-dairy. Is the shit non-dairy? I mean, like, for real. Because when you go to the bathroom after you're having some dairy, and I'm lactose intolerant, you end up going into the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? But back to this shit. You're like, what's this interview like with Megyn Kelly? And you know what? This is a pretty good pause right here. My man said camel toe with Kamala, right? But you know what this news host from Sky News look like, right? Oh no! Oh man, where the fuck is she from? But anyway, keep it going.
4 veterans who served with Governor Tim Walz, a man they call a habitual liar, a coward, and one who abandoned his troops.
Why did you come forward? It is morally indefensible. He didn't care. It was all about him. He's a military impersonator. I don't understand how he could do it morally, or he's got absolute no integrity. The rumor went across the state that he had quit, and it was like, who the hell does that? I mean, it was just unbelievable that a CSM abandoned his troops with 500 soldiers, basically. But beyond that, there's 1,000 parents out there that expect that person to lead those people into combat. He's a habitual liar. He lies about everything. He lies about stuff that doesn't make sense. You're taking a piece of their thunder, and you're trying to capture it and put it in a bottle for yourself and use that for your own benefit. He basically said, I got better things to do. Go pick somebody else to go on a mission. What if you sold out your guard unit and abandoned them? I mean, what are you going to do at the national level? Fear is a reaction. Bravery is a decision. And Walz has made the wrong decision. He's not brave. I call him a coward because he is.
And she's done it again. We've brought you Kamala's array of accents previously, but this next one may be my favorite. Listen to how Kamala Harris, who is of Jamaican, Indian, and Irish descent and grew up in California and Canada, listen to how she spoke earlier today.
You better thank a union member for the 5-day work week. You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
Oh, how many accents are we going to hear from her in this campaign? Well, we got 2 in just a few hours today. Let's hear her. Let's hear how she spoke in Pittsburgh and then Boston. See if you can detect the subtle difference.
So, friends, 64 days. Let's just get through the next 64 days.
Meryl Streep, eat your heart out. Kamala is so authentic. But
Meryl Streep. And yeah, man, we ain't trying to go there. Like, what the fuck, man? We are not trying to go there. Oh, wait a minute. This shit. Turn this shit off.
Then wanting authenticity and consistency from Kamala is just asking for trouble. Listen to the passionate way she defends illegal immigrants who pay people smugglers to take them across the border, and then marvel at the enormous backflip just a year later.
A mother who pays a coyote to transport her child through their country of origin, through the entire country of Mexico, facing unknown peril to come here. Why would that mother do that? I will tell you. Because she has decided for that child to remain where they are is worse. But what does Donald Trump do? He says, go back to where you came from. That is not reflective of our America and our values, and it's got to end. To be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border, do not come. Do not come. And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back.
Do not come. Do not come. Of course, they did come.
Oh, well, shit. I won't. I just busted on your face. No, okay. Let me stop. Keep going.
Because the Biden-Harris administration did nothing to stop the illegal immigration crisis. Record numbers have come in illegally every year of their administration.
Well, that was the border thing. And you know what's weird, too? Obama has deported more than Biden. Check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Obama did more than on that border than he did. Anyway. Oh, my man, Father Saunders, what's happening, bro? I see you out there. I see you out there too, Seraphim and David Smith and One Fast Dak and all y'all, man. You too new. All right. Well, Father Saunders say there's a special place in hell for stolen valor. Ain't that the truth? Also, why the fuck do AOC and Kamala get these fucking Southern drawl accents and shit? It makes them look even more retarded, which I didn't know was possible. Yep. But Saunders, it's the general American accent, you know? It's like, take for instance the current prime minister. What if he adopts a Cockney accent? And I'm talking about Airstrip 1, aka England. Or what if shit, Trudeau up north starts sounding like somebody from Alberta, you know? I mean, I guess that's how they do this shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Or sometimes I tend to adopt a general American accent as well. I kind of sound like an anchor man. But on the real, I'm actually
I'm an Alabama nigger and I want to be free. Hell with the NAACP.
Nah, fucking with you. Back to this shit, man. I digress.
And remember Kamala and Joe telling us the anti-Israeli protesters had a point? This is the type of miscreant they are empowering. This woman in New York City today waving a Hamas flag on the day an American citizen horrifically injured, taken hostage, and then executed by Hamas was buried. Just gross. And the dim-witted sheep were marching in big numbers in New York City, chanting that Palestinians should resist colonialism by any means necessary. I guess that includes rape, torture, and murder. Now to some local lefties losing it here in the state of Victoria, where public libraries will be places of far-left LGBTQIA++ indoctrination. Not only will children have drag queen story time, but staff have been told not to use gendered language like boys and girls And kids as young as 5 will be asked their pronouns.
Children as young as 5 will be asked if they identify as she, he or they as part of a new program being rolled out across public libraries in Victoria. Library staff are being told to ask what their preferred pronouns are for children, avoid gendered language and offer
Wait.
pronoun badges.
What the fuck? I had to sound the alarm on that shit. And you know what? I can't act like I'm surprised because I know what was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. Look, man. Look, we knew this was gonna go down. I mean, now, fuck it, play it.
Pins or lanyards for any visitors. As part of the Rainbow Toolkit, Victorian libraries will also
What
add
the
books
fuck is
on
that?
gender diversity.
What the fuck was that? Wait, whoa, hold up. What the fuck was that? Oh my gosh. Oh,
We'll also add books on gender diversity and promote drag queen storytime events.
Let's have an antidote to all that lefty lunacy with this sobering warning on censorship and the assault against...
Mike. Yeah, you might want to go on ahead, get into the Northwest or whatever what do they call the territories? I don't the two top the middle Alaska. Let's do that. Central Alaska. You may want to do that. Have you a few, down ass emus, because emus can fight. You know what I'm saying? Australians have lost wars against those things. And if you got one of those things, hey, that's just as good as having a dog Argentino or a fucking pit bull here in America. Do that, Mike. Do that. If you going over there, if you over there in Australia, and big ups to my Australian guys, man. You know what I'm saying? They do come over here. But yeah, if you're going to do that, go on ahead, go to the countryside, because that's what's happening. And oh, bruh, that break dancer from there, man. I heard about that bullshit. 51 years of hip hop and this shit? You're making a mockery of the product. You're making a mockery of the product. I hate that shit. Back to this shit. Fuck it.
Free speech. Here is Constantine Kisson talking with former Australian Deputy Prime Minister John Anderson about the crackdown on so-called hate speech. And note, this conversation happened before the UK's latest bout of insanity, where people are being arrested for sharing memes and robust ideas about mass migration.
In Russia last year, 400 people were arrested for things that they said on social media. 400 people in Russia. Obviously, this country is very different. How many people do you think were arrested in Britain for things they said on social media last year? Go on. Take a guess.
I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say 50,000. I'm going to say that much. Because, like what, about 3 or 4 years ago when, Carl Benjamin, or AKA Sargon of Akkad, now he's, trying to get up in Daily Wire or whatever. He pointed out a lot of that happening. And you guys and you fellas know what it is too when it happens over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what this shit is. Shit. Because my man Cookie Monster, bruh, he knows what this is. Cookie Monster, when you have no milk for your cookie, you know what it is. And yeah, man. So yeah, I'm thinking it's about 50,000. 50,000. Let me go. Let's do it. No, wait a minute. Before I do start that shit, let's take him up on that. Let me go ahead and rewind that a bit. Rewind that a bit. Let the question go. And I want y'all to put into the chat guess how many people in Britain have been arrested for speech violations on social media. Check it.
Ideas about mass migration.
In Russia last year, 400 people were arrested for things that they...
So he said 400 in Russia. All right. 400 in Russia so far. How many do you think have been arrested in Britain for social media posts.
Said on social media. 400 people in Russia. Obviously, this country is very different. How many people do you think were arrested in Britain for things they said on social media last year?
And this is over the past year, y'all. I'm putting it in 50,000. 50,000? What we got? What we got out here? Let me see. All right. David says 3,000. Seraphim says 30K. Mike is going a little higher with 52. Okay, let's see what it is.
Go on. Take a guess. I have no idea. 3,300. Really?
Oh. And the winner is, in the Showcase Showdown, David Smith. He got it right. Okay, David, all right. You got it right, man. Sweet. You win a new card. Just kidding, because y'all ain't going to get me for no fake game show shit on some Mr. Beast shit. Hell no. Shit. I was just impersonating Rob Roddy. Let me keep it going, man.
For what they'd said on social media. What sort of things get you arrested?
One example I give in my show is there was a young woman from Liverpool called Chelsea Russell. People can look this up. Her friend was killed in a car crash, a 19-year-old woman, and she posted the lyrics of his favorite song on her Instagram. And it was a rap song, so the lyrics contained several instances of the N-word. She was arrested, prosecuted.
Did they happen to be playing? Did they happen to be playing this song right here?
I'm an Alabama nigger and I want to be free. Hell with the NAACP.
Found guilty, given 500 hours of community service and a fine, tagged, and for a year she was under 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. curfew.
Oh, good.
In Britain. In 2008.
They better check in with the leader of the free world, who apparently is not allowed in crowds anymore because it's dangerous. Watch this remarkable exchange.
Somehow they able to go out in the crowds anymore. Let us Secret Service don't let me.
No, why not?
Well, because it says too dangerous. No one.
They say it's too dangerous because, and it's kind of obvious too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't nobody like his motherfucking ass. You all know this. But, he afraid they might try to do the same number on him as they did with Trump, All right, keep it going.
He gets to go out.
No one gets to go out. It's too dangerous. Are they terrified that he'll, encounter some stairs? And let's talk about the pro-Palestinian, anti-Israel, anti-West misfits. They're stepping up their ugly activism. They won't let the brutal murder of hostages stop their campaign. Here they damage a building in London and admit the quiet bit out loud that this is all.
Oh, so we're about to see some newsworthy things that make you go, damn! All right. Here we go. Ugly activism. Let's do it.
About decolonialism.
Albert, drop anchor now! Stop the genocide!
Damn! Message to the Palestinians in Gaza watching this action, what would it be?
Our solidarity to the Palestinians. We're with you. This is the decolonial struggle from the global south to London to Palestine. We're with you.
Did you see the dude inside the building give these lovely lasses the finger? I'm sure deface it.
Oh, I didn't see that. For real? Did that happen in the background? Let me see this shit. Hold up.
See the dude inside the building?
No, I didn't. Hold up.
And if you could have one message to the Palestinians in Gaza watching this action, what would it be?
Our solidarity to the Palestinians. We're with you. This is the decolonial struggle from the global south to London to Palestine. We're with.
Oh, okay. So they blurred it out. They blurted that shit out. Okay. Yeah, man. I see where you coming from. That's crazy. And he got his suit on. He chilling. Yeah, what a day at work that's been. To clean up on that motherfucker. All they gonna need to do is, get some paint there or some shit, or something that that whatever. We're gonna keep it going.
Did you see the dude inside the building give these lovely lasses the finger? I'm sure defacing a building in London is really going to stop the war between Israel and Hamas. But let's go back to that gal with the interesting hair. Can we declare her hairdresser a war criminal?
The only thing we can do now, we've tried protesting, we've tried everything.
What the fuck is that? Wait, whoa, 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 wait the fuck a minute. I ain't gonna let you get away with that, darling. What is up with that shit? What's with the God, dog? What's with the Cocker Spaniel cut, right? What's with the Cocker Spaniel mullet? You know what I mean? Look at this shit, man. What's up with this shit, man? Oh, some Cocker Spaniel shit for real out there.
Action is the only thing we can do. Free Palestine! We will not be complicit in this genocide.
They acting a plumb fool out there.
Yeah, it's all fun and games for these privileged posers. Now to New York, where the West Indian American Day Parade was.
Yeah. Bo Peep with no bonnet. You right about that, David Smith. Yeah, I'm seeing that shit.
Marred by multiple shootings. One of the 5 people shot sadly died. And as is often the case of these parades, the politicians make an appearance and sometimes make a spectacle of themselves. Watch here as Chuck Schumer desperately seeks attention that is not forthcoming.
Hello, everybody.
No one was interested. To Matt Walsh's latest film now, and here he speaks with an anti-racism educator who is upset that her 4-year-old daughter likes Disney princesses that are white. What a monster.
My daughter's 4 years old. I am an anti-racist educator, quote unquote. She's still watching Disney movies and she is choosing a white princess over princesses of color.
Have you talked to her?
Because she's white. I mean, hello? I mean, yeah. Like you. Well, I guess it's safe to assume that they can't show the child, of course, but I can only assume that her kid looks like her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. What's up with it?
Color.
Have you talked to her about that?
All the time.
But if your child does have a preference for princesses of colour, then, well, that's a problem too. Either way, the kid is racist, you're racist, America's racist.
That ain't shit. That ain't racist. I'm going to show you what it is. Check it out.
I'm an Alabama nigger and I want to be free. Hell with the NAACP. I don't drink, I don't cuss. I want to ride on the front of the bus. I'm an Alabama nigger and I want to be free. Hell with the NAACP. I want to eat where the white folks eat, 'cause I'm white on the bottom of my feet. I'm an Alabama nigger and I want to be free.
Well, what did that say? Because I'm white at the bottom of my feet. What the fuck? You know, I really need to listen to my songs. You know what I'm saying? I really need to start listening to that shit and see what's really going on with that, man. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, what? I don't know, man. David, I don't know.
Her favorite princess is Moana.
Love it.
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
But then I also thought, there's a little bit of cultural appropriation here. She wants to be Moana for Halloween and buy the Pacific Islander native attire for my white 3-year-old.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
But I guess what we might call the Moana problem here is what, on one hand, there's cultural appropriation. On the other hand, there's gravitating towards white characters.
Right.
So it's almost like no matter which way you go, you end up back in racism.
We think every space belongs to us because we live in a white supremacist society.
There you go. America is a white supremacist society.
No. That's bullshit, lady. That is bullshit. Now I'm not talking about the host here, the news anchor here for this news channel, but this bitch here, oh no, lady, you're a part of a supremacy, and you know what this is, because you know my man Cookie Monster, he knows what this is, baby. All right, that is the supremacy. You know. Now I'm of the persuasion that white supremacy doesn't exist, but if it does exist, don't it exist with them? Just like the Bill Burr clip I played for you earlier in the show. You know, when the woke movement was picking up steam for about, for the first 8 seconds, it was, it was kind of righteous. But then she stepped in, hijacked it, and turned it into all sorts of shit. All right? Don't ever forget, this is the face of white supremacy. Not the guy here. Not the guy. Not the right winger that wants to vote for Trump. Hell, dare I even say, well, yeah, the garden variety, white hood wearing, southern dwelling, Gnostica swastika tattooing type fella. Yeah, that's racist, right? But bitch, you're no more racist than they are, for real. Okay? And yes, black people can be racist, by the way. Hello? I mean, after all, I'm only
I'm an Alabama nigger and I want to be free.
Right? So, nah, you are the new white supremacist. It isn't the Klan member that I fear. It's you, and quite likely, since I am a black guy, another black man. Black on black crime is real. Hello? That hasn't ended. You quick to scream that black lives do matter, but when, cousin Pete smoked Tyrone in that one party, it's like, we'll go to the funeral and nothing else. Nothing else. Where's the protest about that shit against the gangs? Because those gangs will get your ass. Real shit. So let me get on up on this here. Keep it
space belongs to us because we live in a white supremacist society.
There you go. America is a white supremacist society, inherently racist, or is it? Let's see if this woman can stay consistent for 15 seconds.
No, she can't. I'm going to tell you that now.
Is America an inherently racist country?
I think the word inherent is challenging there. If we say
fundamentally,
yes.
Yeah, just like every other country in the world. All right. Shit. If you took, let's just say, all right. I know there's some American citizens off in my chat here, but in watching the playback and shit, right? If you would have dropped me and you off in, let's just say, Bulgaria, right? They're gonna know we American, and they're gonna feel some type of way. They might not like us. They might not fucking like us. And yeah, inherently racist. Yeah, America's inherently racist, but not for the way you think, or not just in the way you think. Yeah, you had the garden variety types. Yeah, but but with the permeation of, or no, but with the rising tide of, like, for instance, the civil rights movement they for the most part have gotten, the numbers have definitely dwindled. Let's just put it that way. From the end of the Civil War up until the present day, you don't see a lot of garden variety ones. But if you really look at it, though, the ones that are left, and I have seen these with my very own eyes. Now, I get it. This is anecdotal and not, peer-reviewed evidence or nothing like that. But, I known an Aryan Brotherhood guy. he was an Aryan Brotherhood man while he was in prison. But while he was out of prison, he was, just the most coolest friend that one of the most coolest homies I've ever had, for real. Now, mind you, if we were in prison, he'd fuck me up. But, outside on the outs out here in this, global prison that we're in, you know, he really did realize that, we're all pawns in the real game here, you know, and i- it's it's shitty. It's shitty. Yes, it's racist, but not in the way you think. Not in the way you think. You know, if you really look at it, after the civil rights movement was passed, and things happening from the 70s up into the present day, more often than not, you're going to see somebody my skin color racist against everybody. You're going to see, you're going to see xenophobia too. But when we do bring in those over the border, you're going to see some of them racist against a lot of white people here, black people here, and other races here. Americans xenophobic against them, yet they're here and shit like that. Ugh. Oh boy. All right. So Mike says here, racism doesn't mean hate. Yeah. Now, let me see if I got this right, Mike. As babies, right? We're only comfortable with anybody that looks like our mom and dad. You know, some babies are not comfortable around black people. Let's just keep that real. I mean, some white babies aren't. But for the most part, and with my two eyes and the 44, well, about to be 44 years, my birthday's in about 2 weeks. Hint, hint, there'll be a birthday stream. In my experience, most white babies that I do see around children, they are as light years away from racism, you know? And good thing their parents taught them well, whether their parents were right wing or get this, left wing. Well, until now with the woke shit going on, you know? So yeah, Mike, I see where you're coming from on that. Seraphim say there is only one human race or animal, because we are, as much as a lot of y'all deny it, we are part of the animal kingdom when it does come to biology, you know. Um, Mike goes on to say, take for example the Power Rangers, old school. Ugh, I couldn't stand the Power Rangers. Anyway, the Red Ranger was played by an American Indian. The Black Ranger was played by a by an African American. I like to say Black American, because there's a difference between an African American and a Black American. A Black American is a descendant of a slave. An African American is an immigrant. There's a difference. Domestic Black, foreign Black. If you want to say it like that, it's okay. African American, we'll go with it. The Yellow Ranger was played by an Asian lady. Right, right, right. The Blue Ranger. Oh, okay. So if you really look at that, a lot of the colors that they did have, their race matched with it. Like the Red Ranger, the Native American Indian, the Black Ranger, African American, the yellow person, Asian lady, and so forth. I wonder who the Blue Ranger. Nah, I'm gonna get out of that. Hey, what's happening, PNC? What's happening? What's happening? American dude. Yeah, the Blue Ranger was an American guy, and the Pink Ranger was an American girl. Yeah, girl, pink, girl power.
Now steady, big fellow.
That's my mantra. David Smith say, I'm mixed race and have experienced more genuine racism from minorities, this is true, than I have from white people. And before I was a man going my own way, I would exclusively date white women. That should tell you something. You're right. Because and I can only speak from experience, and this is even in my own family as well. Um, I have my mother's black. Okay, your mama black, and so is my dad. Both alcoholics. Who cares, right? But my mom is what many in the black community would call a colorist. You know, it's so weird. She is brothers and sisters and friends that are lighter skinned and stuff like that. And she would have an inferiority complex when it comes to lighter skinned black people. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? And I see that in, a lot of other black women that are colored. I'm black, bro. I make no bones about it. Checked ancestry, and it would be Nigerian and Sierra Leone, but the only European I do have in my blood would probably be Italian. Strange, but and after all, I am.
I'm an Alabama nigger and I want to be free. Hell with the NAACP.
You damn right. All right. My man David Smith say that colorism shit is real, complete nonsense, and it is. And it's practiced most around black women. Now, I've also seen this amongst Native Americans, American Indian women here as well. I've seen that too, you know. And some go the leftist woke route at the same time, yet are prejudiced against black people. When in actuality, if history serves me correctly, didn't the last man to surrender in the Civil War that was a Confederate, was a Native American named Stand Watie? Yes, I learned this in Oklahoma history. He was the last man to surrender. And another historical point. Natives had owned African slaves too, as well. Yep, this is true story. All right. Now, Riggs say, I keep my ass out of the hood because I know how they operate generally. I like not having holes in me or my car. You damn right. Filipino women are colorist as well. You are fucking correct. I seen this shit myself in Germany. Real shit. But strangely though, they tend to befriend Mexicans and black women more often than not. I've seen this with my own eyes. Now, I beg to differ, Mike, because PC culture was always around. And you know who has the who their handmaidens of the PC culture are, and that's those that are in government. The masters of PC culture come from government. Where do you think we get all of our PC sayings like African American and Native American and shit like that? That was PC. Now it's been flipped on its ass and called woke. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Well, it's hard to be, as Seraphim say, it's hard to be more white Caucasian European supreme pizza than me, eh? Well, you're right. You're right. You got a point there. You got a point. All right. Well, let's see. Back to this shit.
America is racist to its bones.
No shit.
All of the
So inherently.
Yeah.
So inherently, yeah. The film is called Am I Racist? And Matt Walsh is hilarious. Now, one thing we can say about Democrat voters is they seem to be the textbook definition of low information voters.
What is Harris's biggest accomplishment to date as
Not a motherfucking thing.
vice president?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing this anymore.
You can't say shit.
She was
can't say
she was
shit.
a very good vice president.
That's an interesting question. Getting to vice president.
You
I have to do more research on her, honestly.
shit.
I'm just glad to see a woman of color in charge for once. That's it.
See that shit? Do you see this shit? Now, give it to Obama though. Obama was faced with the same challenge. except he needs to thank his lucky stars and his he came from Harvard, right? He was a constitutional lawyer and constitutional law review writer. So if you guys really look at it, and the Democrats are so fucking stupid, you know what they could have done instead of made Ketanji Brown Jackson or whatever her name is? You know what they could have done? They could have pulled a William H. Taft and made Obama a fucking Supreme Court judge. But they didn't fucking do it. I mean, now, Obama is a fraud too, but his biggest message while he was campaigning, and which got him the Nobel Peace Prize before he even gotten into office, was he was against the Iraq War from the start, but he kept them going. He kept that war going, really. I mean, yeah, he winded it down, which brought ISIS. He wound it down, which brought ISIS, but he was against that war. Kept the Afghan war going, and he promised to end that shit too. But it didn't end until Biden got in. Now, come on, Trump, you could have ended it too, bro. You could have ended that too. See, I don't know. The government's main aim in that whole situation, the GWOT, the Global War on Terror, was to keep perpetual war going, or to keep the balance of power with their allies Saudi Arabia on the west and Pakistan on the east. All right. And what do those two countries have in common? Osama bin Laden. Anyway, back to this shit.
I haven't followed her political career that closely.
That's a good one. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
They start off.
Of course
so
you don't want to. Of
enthusiastic.
course you don't want to do this because you don't know shit. You don't know shit. You don't know a goddamn thing.
But as soon as you ask the simplest question about Harris's record, achievements, plans for the future, they stumble.
All right. So I'm gonna end that right there. I'm gonna end that shit right there, man. And I'm gonna go over here to this just in. This just in, y'all. Like, so there's now Barack Trump Obama. Get it? All right. Yeah. Cash rules everything around me. You right about that. Let me go on over here. And speaking of cash rules everything around me, y'all motherfuckers donate to the motherfucking Cash App. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah. To the Cash App. Woohoo! Yeah. All right. Let me quit shilling. Now, this just in. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Y'all have heard about it. I like boxing. I'm a real sports dude here pretty soon. Shit, my football season finna start, so I'm gonna watch the Eagles-Packers game. You know how we do. And yeah, man. So there's a last-minute change here. Another last-minute change, apparently. So let's see what this shit is. So last-minute fight change due to the legend's health. And yeah, poor Mike. Ugh. He looks pretty slim in that. Oh, well. Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tyson can face an extremely last-minute change due to the timing of the boxing legend's pre-fight health checks. When Jake Paul and Mike Tyson first announced that they would be fighting, I think it was November 15th, I think. Let me keep going, though. There was plenty of skepticism. The article goes on to say, the biggest issue between the pair is age difference, a massive 31-year gap. Tyson is 58, Paul's 27. With Tyson approaching his twilight years and having not boxed since 2020, many critics have worried about his health. Those worries were only increased when Iron Mike Tyson suffered an ulcer flare-up during a cross-country flight across the United States. Oh, shit. That originally scheduled July 20th event was postponed and rearranged for November 15th. The heavyweight boxing legend has been in training camp for a few weeks, suggesting he's in good shape. Despite there being belief on both sides, some skepticism remains about the fight. In fact, according to the World Boxing News, the results of Tyson's pre-fight checks won't be known by the Texas Department of License and Regulation until November 14th, the day before the fight. After a set of WBN reports, Netflix and other event organizers harbor concerns about Tyson's health, and he's set to undergo more rigorous checks than other boxers. Should he present issues in those checks, the fight would likely be changed to an exhibition instead of professional rules, which would make a little sense, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, Tyson's in his late 50s, man. Now, yeah, I mean, come on. A lot of y'all, some of y'all are Gen Xers, you know, younger boomers and older millennials, in that neighborhood, I guess. We grown ass men, right? And some of y'all might have grown up watching Mike Tyson fights, either in the 80s or in the 90s. I've been blessed to have seen, the greatness within him in both decades. But, you know, um, aging's a motherfucker. But then again, a lot of people look at the example of George Foreman and when he came back to win the title. And what was George like in his late 50s too? In his early 60s? So there you go, you know. So, I digress, but yeah, there was that. I thought I'd, let that be known as well. All right. Now, this one, this last one here, and before I send you out to the things that make you go, damn! Speaking of the things that make you go, damn! Let me give you a little context on one of the clips. You know what I mean? And that one is some chilling footage. It's gonna be in the things that make you go damn, but it's uncut. I believe that I put that clip in this one. I'm not sure. But if it's not in this episode, it will be in the next one. And the motherfucker's gonna be the reemergence of the horror.
Now it's very big fellow.
The reemergence of the horror. Yeah. Scare the shit out of you. I gotta bring back the horror and the gore. You know what I'm saying? I've been gone for damn near a year, and I'm saying, there you go, Seraphim, Gen X, the real fuck around and find out generation. Real shit. There you go. All right, let me show you this one shit right here. This little last shit, before I let y'all go for the rest of your weekend and everything. And yeah, and I'll give you a big thank you for those that did contribute, or even sat here in the show and watched me for a few minutes. And if you're playing this back and didn't get to catch me in the live, thank you too. You know what I'm saying? You're a very, very big important part of my show. You know, get the word out. Let them know Soap is doing his thing again, and we about to do some shit. But I'm not done yet, motherfuckers. I'm not done yet, motherfuckers. This one is, previewing. I'm gonna do a little something a little different. I'm previewing the things that make you go here pretty soon. So this one was kind of odd. It was an odd one, and it ended up too as a news story as well. Oh yeah, here's another one too. Now it's not gonna be in this. The one I'm working on, the things that make you go damn. That the one I'm working on is going to have one that I'm in. Yes, I'm actually am one of the guys that is going to make you go damn! In one of the clips I do show in that one. But it won't be in this one. It'll be in the one after it next week, I believe. So be ready for that. That's going to be some shit. And I'm going to have you guess which one is the one I was in. All right. So let me go ahead and show you this preview of things that make you go here. I'm going to put it right here. Chill it out. Oh, shit. That was pretty disturbing. He was singing "What's Love Gotta Do with It" after he got shot. What the fuck? Oh man. So yeah, man, that was yeah, pretty chilling, pretty disturbing at that. I shouldn't even be laughing, but that is a preview of the things that make you go damn by Psychesoap, and I'm releasing that on my Odyssey site, and you know you know where I'm releasing it at. It's in the description and shit. I don't know, man, because you know, and I heard that Susie Q died, man. What the hell? Miss Susan. All right, she's met her maker, if she has one, with her woke ass. But you know, one shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but yo, you know, that it's kind of fucked up, you know, when you use a network like this that prided itself on being a free speech type of platform. I mean, don't use that think of the children's excuse. I don't want to hear that shit, you know, because the ones that do say this shit really aren't responsible parents. And you could usually tell them by the age that they are, right? So there's that is. But y'all probably wondering why I'm here. It's just to, you know, get back into the groove of things, and I'll be back doing my show. Yeah, you'll be seeing David got the links up. That's what's up, bruh. You know, he got the links up. Things that make you go will be coming on. Things that make you go. Damn! Bye, Psyche motherfucking soap, nigga. Hey, now, is there anything else I need to tell y'all? Yeah. Y'all didn't see anything? Hold up. Y'all didn't see anything? Oh, okay. Well, then, fuck it. We'll show you this again. Hold up. Let me get that back up then. You didn't see anything? Damn. Okay. Well, let me see what I have up here. Oh, so you didn't see it. I think they might have blotted it out. Hopefully they didn't, but we're going to try this. Hold up. This man had, you know, took the head off, decapitated his parents. And after doing that, he got caught. And this is how he acted when it happened. We'll show you this one more time. And then after that, we're going to end the show. And then we're going to get you to them things that make you go, where's my shit? Damn! Bye! Psychesoap. Check this out. Check this shit out. Okay, I'm going to show this one more time, though. All right. And this one's for you. This one's for you. I'll just keep it in this right here. Oh, a little context here. A California man. Oh my God, do those things really exist? Accused of decapitating his parents, began singing Tina Turner and Stevie Wonder songs in the wake of a horrifying incident. Police and body cam footage revealed, and this was on July 9th. So let me see here. Now, this is going to be a video, so people may find this distressing and all of that. So I'll give you a little trigger warning. And plus, there's a trigger warning in this shit. I know you can see the shit. I know you see it. All right. Now, if you got on, if you watching this shit from your phone, turn that motherfucker up. Or throw on an earbud or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't give me volume controls in StreamYard, damn it. All right, here we go.
I love you. See the scissors?
Ground right now. Get on the ground right now. Get on the ground right now. Get on the ground. 6 and 31 shots fired. In the chest. I shot him in the stomach. He's coming towards me. Here, I got a kit.
Okay, I got one.
You got one?
We got another one by the groin. What's love but second? Actually, yeah, it looks like a hip, right hip.
You got a tourniquet in there?
Here's the second one. I just called to say I love you. See the scissors on my.
I know. I got a sick sense of humor. I shouldn't be laughing at that. This man just killed his parents. Ooh. All right. All right. Yeah, you saw it. Great. Okay. That's a preview of the things that make you go. You know, we'll get to that later. Seraphim say, think of the children, those 1 per second, yet they yeet worldwide and call it reproductive rights. 1.7 billion since 1980. Well, Dave, I mean, he sung the Tina Turner song. Maybe that was playing on the radio while he was doing it to his parents. Maybe he was doing that. Maybe he had some Tina Turner blaring in the background. May she rest in peace. I don't know. I mean, shit. It was really big in the 80s, you know. Speaking of the 80s, yes, they've unalived all these doggone babies for damn near 2 billion since I was born. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was born on the 0 year, 1980. Don't mean to tell my age, but there you go. So I'm back now. Next week's show, I'll rocks with it. You know, I'll get going on here. And if not, I'll may do a birthday stream because the 16th is my birthday, or you know, or what have you. But you know what'll still keep going no matter what is them things that make you go damn! By Psychesoap. So let me get these motherfuckers on so that you guys will be able to watch those. And this one's gonna be a treat. It's the reemergence of the horror. The horror. I'm out. Do-do-do.